I don't know what she's doing out there. Okay, there we go. She's standing on something. Probably the wood. Yeah, she does. Alright. Hey everybody. How are y'all doing tonight? Hopefully y'all are doing well. Look at that. We are good. Everybody's here, getting in their place. Alright, so we're doing Christmas tonight. And let me show you the side. This is the side. There. Y'all can see it. Isn't that pretty? It has like a little lantern in the middle. I don't know why, but I have like really been into lanterns lately. So that's why you're seeing a lot in my designs, because I seem to be into the lantern thing. Alright. Sorry, I was kind of cleaning up. Alright, so this is an actual kit. I know I haven't said that in a while, but it is. It's a kit. So, it's this side. And then, I love this ribbon. It has the little pine cones with the snow on it. And I love this ribbon because it has glitter. Look at the glitter. And then we have a white and a gray and white. Alright, so that's what we're working with. We have a silver mesh and a red mesh. I love these two colors together. They're just so pretty together. They just really offset each other very nicely. Alright, so I've got one set of ribbon cut. Yep, they're back there. Everybody's back there. Alright, so for sake of ease, I'll throw it all on the ground. Okay. And I'm going to cut them at 12 inches. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Okay. So we got, I already went ahead and did the other ribbons. Right. Okay. This would be really pretty if you had some pine cones with a little bit of snow, the little flocking on it. We'll have to do something with flocking this year. Oh no. She had her wisdom teeth taken out. Ouch. That is not fun. Okay. I have something else I can grab too to show you that you could throw in it. Okay, here we go. Alright, we got it all cut. So I did the mesh. Trying to ring the trash can because I went back there a little while ago and holy cow, there is like a sea of things around the trash can. I have to work on putting the trash can in a better spot. Holy cow. Alright, so these are cut at 20 inches. Hello, Bella. Okay. And then we're going to do ruffle, poof with this. Okay, so we can open these up. There we go. This is going to be really pretty. Get a couple more. I'm just going to use the smaller zip ties because with these, yeah, Bella, she's in her little bed. I know, and she's kind of like behind me, so you can't really see her. See, there she is. Hi, baby girl. She does not like to be squashed. So when Sassy comes and gets on the couch, she gets down in her little bed because she's just like, excuse me, but you're taking up too much space. I'm serious, y'all. She is such a prima donna. We spoil them so much, right? Okay, so I'm going to gather the end just like this. I'm going to take my zip tie and I'm going to tie it right on front, right in, hey Charlie and Sophia, right here, right in front of one of the ties. Then I can skip this tie, and when I come back, I'll be able to use it. And you won't be able to tell where I started and where I stopped. That's what I like. I like to make it nice and clean so you can't tell. Yep, she has to be in her own little bed. I think I have tinsel rope in my shop. Alright, so what we're going to do when we do a poof, the biggest thing that you need to do is take these rough edges, see the little rough edges, and you want to tuck them inside like this. So I'll tuck them inside and then I'll use my hand like this to keep them kind of tucked under. I'm going to go from here to here and then come back. And that's going to be about a 10-inch poof. Might be slightly more or slightly less, but these are about 4 inches apart. So you go from one to the second one and then you tie it. So 1, 2, then back. Let's see. 1, 2, then back. If I don't, I'm sure I could order some. Okay. 1, 2, then back. So we're just going to do this all the way around. What I like about this is using this method, it's going to be consistent all the way around. So if you have trouble with getting the poofs to come out correct, use this method. You'll see it. It'll come out a lot better. And make sure you're tucking those edges under. That's a big part of it. Because what happens is these little edges get out and they start doing all this little curly, wrinkly mess. and then they all look different. So there we go. Okay, so you can see we're already back to the beginning. Look how pretty this is. Okay, so since we didn't use that first tie, now we're going to be able to use it, and we're going to be able to just kind of go right over where we started. See, and I'll just kind of flatten it for this second part, then come back. So when I tie it down, it's going to cover where we started. So see there, you can't tell where I started it at all. So that's why I do that. Then, so you have a couple options here. You can cut it off, do the same thing on the top, or you can just go ahead, pull your mesh up, take another zip tie. I'll tie it right before I tie, just like I did on the bottom. This is going to save you time and just frustration, honestly. Okay. I'm going to open the ties up here. This just makes it easier as you go around. I'll kind of move these down so I don't accidentally put those up. There. All right, now we're going to do the exact same thing. So we take our rough edges, we tuck them under, we go 1, 2, come back. Tie it off, spread it out, just like that. So 1, 2, back. You'll be able to tell if your rough edges are starting to get out of line because you're going to feel them on your fingers. So that's why it's a good idea to just kind of, you know, curl your hand around it, because for one, it's going to keep those edges tucked in, and for another, you're going to feel it if it starts getting outside where it should be. Oh, yeah. I have always worked fast. Not always on, I mean, when I first started, I probably didn't go this fast, but I used to do this on tests too. Used to drive everybody crazy. I'd be the first one to turn it in. I either knew it or I didn't. Right? Sitting there looking at it wasn't gonna help. So, there we go. Oh no. Well, I tell you, it is silver. It is so hot here again. And it's going to be 96 tomorrow. We're still kind of out of one of the air conditioners here. Yeah, you didn't hear that? No. Oh yeah. I mean, here we are. Y'all, we're like towards the end of September and it's 96. Ugh. Alright, so we got back to where we were. Okay. See, we've gotten all the way around. See how it all looks consistent? And it's because we did that method. Alright, so pull it up, trim it off. Then I'll just take this last piece, I'll just push it underneath, and then I'll flip this over. I'll take this little piece that we cut off, and I will strap it down to the frame and trim it off. This just keeps it from poking out and looking yuck. That's a technical term. Yuck. Okay, there we go. Yeah, isn't that pretty? See, that's silver. See that? You see how nice and bright it is? Yeah. So what we're going to do is take the rest of this silver. We cut up all the red. We're going to take the rest of this. I am so ready for fall weather. I am so with you. Me too. You don't see the usual. Yeah, they're there. I just put them in. We're going to do 8 inches. Let's see, 24. Okay. This way we can put just a little bit of the silver back on top. Hello. Okay. That's 8. Oh, it's yucky, huh? I don't mind rain if I'm at home and I have nothing going on. I don't have to go anywhere. Then I like it. But if I'm not at home or I have something going on, then it's not so fun. So that's 12. You don't see it either? That's weird. I wonder what happened. Maybe it's a glitch. I definitely filled it out. But I sent everything to Owl and Z, so they do have all the links if you're looking for something. Okay, so this is 16. Looks like we're going to be just shy. That's okay. We'll just save this last little bit and put it under the bow. Okay, now. All right. So we're going to do woodland ruffles, and we'll put this curl in the middle, and we'll put our ribbons in. All right. So I'm going to curl it a good couple, 3 times, and I'm going to flip it around and do another 3, and then just straight up the center like this. So I want it to be pretty small as far as the ruffle goes. There we go. More curl, so I want more curl. Okay, so right in the center. So see, now we'll have it right back up. And then we can grab our ribbon, and we'll make little bundles to put in. The red's cut at 20 inches. So if you want to do mesh in every tie, then you have to cut it about 20 inches to get all the way through. Oh, it is so hot. Oh my gosh, it's going to be in the triple digits there. Oh, I feel for you. It's going to be 96 here. And I'm telling you, I just think that's ridiculous. All right, so what we're going to see is mostly curl. So you see how I put this curl in between these? See, and then what we see is a lot of curl. And the reason I did this silver in the middle is because it's going to cover a lot of the silver. It's so pretty. I want to pull it back up. So that's why we're doing that. It's silver. All right, so we do 3. Plop it in. Do another 3. And then we're just going to gather the rest like that. Flip it over. Yeah, see, if you look really close, you can see it's silver. Yep. I love the silver. I love this ribbon. Oh, this ribbon is so pretty. I think we might put the white on the bottom because I want to see that really pretty pattern on that ribbon. Pull it out, place it down. Trim this off. Whoops. Totally missed. There we go. So I'm just kind of spreading it out a little. And then I can pull my ribbons up. I'm most likely going to have to come back and pull them again, so I won't worry about it too much. Over here. Alrighty. Where you going, Sassy? You going to see Papa? You are? Okay. She can't sit for too long. She has to get up and move around. She can't help herself. Okay. So let me put this down here so you can see what I'm doing a little better. So I'm curling about 3. I'm just kind of placing it in here to hold it. Alright, then I'm going to do another 3. And then I'll just gather it. I'm pushing it down so that it kind of sits flat, like it'll sit in the wreath. And then we take, hey Susan! Put it right in. Okay. Then we'll take our ribbon set. Get our little birdie wings. In it goes. That. Spread it out. Most likely, we will come back and put some little mini bows in these. So I want to leave these ties full. There we go. Okay. There we go. They're supposed to put the new air conditioner in tomorrow at the studio. I'm excited. I'm gonna go hang out over there for a little while. Y'all, it's so hot. It was so hot here today. Thank you. I'm excited. I think it's gonna be really pretty. How do I keep it from fraying? So if you tuck your edges under, then you're not going to worry about the frays because you're not going to see them. The best thing to do is just to tuck your edges under, and then you don't see it if it frays. There we go. Hello. 101. Holy cow, that's hot. That is hot. It was 101 for them today. That's crazy. How would you like that at the end of September? Really? Me too. No thanks. I know. I think tomorrow is supposed to be like the first day of fall, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the first day of fall, and it's going to be like 96 degrees. Which mesh holder? You mean this one or this one? This one is. This one we do have a link for. Gosh, that's just too hot. Thank you. All right, so we're back to the red and white. So all of the poofs, there are 18 poofs, and they're about 10 inches each. And then we did 20 inches with the red, and then 8-inch curls on top of that. I'm so glad. Yeah, Emily is amazing. She is great. Oh, I forgot and cut this one. Let's just leave it up. Ha! That's what happens when I'm running my mouth. Were you the person she was talking to when Megan was talking very loud? She had to come in my office because Megan was talking a little loud. So, I know. She gets excited and then it's just loud. Yeah. We have had a very hot summer. I know, right? Yes, you need to email me so I can send you a picture I have. Ready? Okay, here we go. Oh, y'all, guess what I did today? I started listing some of the designs that I've made as digital files. Once I get some up, we'll have to share the link with you, but because I've had a lot of requests for some of the designs to be in t-shirts and things, so we're gonna work on some of that. Yeah, I think it's been hot everywhere. Oh, you missed that one? That's funny. There we go. All right. Ooh, 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 this is pretty. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here. Okay. Here we go. So we do our nice 3 curls. Flip it around. Do another 3 curls. So one of the reasons we're doing it nice and tight like this is because we'll still be able to see a little bit of the poof back here by kind of making it a little bit tighter. So sometimes when we do the woodland ruffles, we do it a loose. In this case, we want it pretty tight. So you can see there's not a whole lot of ruffle in it. Okay. There we go. Pull it all out. All right, this time we're going to remember not to cut it. So we can put our little mini bows in. We like doing mini bows, don't we? I do. I for sure do. I like to do mini bows. Am I cutting the ties? Only on the ones with the little pine cone. Yes. But the other one I'm not, because I was going to put a mini bow in it. And so then we'll cut it. Okay. Move y'all back a little bit here. There we go. Awesome. Yeah. So see, when I do this one, I do cut what's left of the tie and tuck it back. Ooh, I have several pumpkins at home that we're going to decorate, y'all, because my mom does not like how her table looks. So we're going to fix it all up. We're going to redo the garland because it's super old. It's like from several years ago. So we're going to spiff it up. And then I have these really large pumpkins, and we are going to cut the centers out and decorate them because that's fun. Because we can. Thank you. I know, I love silver and red together. Just like an awesome combo. Okay. And I like putting poofs on the bottom, and this is a 10-inch mesh. But I like it because it really like makes it nice and large. Y'all know I like big wreaths. I like them big. Go big or go home. Isn't that what they say? Okay. Alrighty. We'll just put our ribbon right on top. Did I cut the tie? No, it's okay. That one's good. That one's good. I was supposed to cut that one. Don't worry. I think I only cut that one. So I think we're good. I know. It is just a shame that I get so distracted. Oh, what is up with that, y'all? It's that little ADD thing we got going on. It's just what it is. So we're going to come back to these and we're going to put in little mini bows. I only like to put mini bows every other one because then if you put them in every one, they get kind of crushed and you can't see them very well. So I don't want to go through all that effort and then it not look nice, right? The bigger the better, amen. All right, there we go. Just like that. Oh, this one's already nice and curled. That's great. When they're towards the end of the roll, they're very curly. You don't have to do much. What do you mean? I am not thinking of that. You're the one who thinks like that. All right. Pull this one out. Now we're going to do our little mini bows. And then we'll do the top. Yeah, see? She is. Oh, I got the colors written down for the glitter. So I'm going to send those to Casey either tonight or tomorrow so she can start listing the glitter. I promised you it would be this week, and it will be. Okay, so now I'm going to take some more of our gray ribbon. Let's do 14 inches. Let's see. All right, so what we do is we just cut a piece about 14 inches. We overlap about an inch. Just make a little circle. Just push it down. Tuck it in. Then when we put it, when we take it and put it down, it makes a mini bow because we already have our tails there. See how cute that is? Look at that. Ah! All right. That's what we're doing. All right, so we're going to do 14 inches. You're not allowed to fall off. Okay. Oh, you know what we could do? Let's just do this. I forget that I have this, it's 14. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Just easier than cutting it on my mat. Okay. Alright, so now we just overlap, push down, so you just get like this, and then squeeze together in the middle. And where you have it squeezed in the middle is where you're going to put it down. You just use your tie that's already there. So it looks really cute because it's going to have a little bit of red in the middle from the tie. You can trim off the tie. tuck it behind, and then just kind of fluff it up a little bit. See how cute that looks? It looks like it's one whole piece, but it's not, and so it's so much easier to come back and do it this way. This is especially great if you're not great at bows. It'll look awesome, and you don't even have to be good at bows. This is the one I cut, so we'll have to open this one up. There we go. So I usually don't open my ties back up, but if I forget and accidentally cut it, then we do have to open it back up so I can get it in there. All right. Oh, that's so cute. What do y'all think? Do you like the mini bows? I love mini bows. What is she blaming me on? There we go. Oh, was she talking about the I was thinking about? There we go. One left yet. Me too. I love them. They just add a little bit extra, you know? Just that little extra. Yes, that's what I thought. That's what she was talking about. Her favorite subject. So, look how cute that is. See that? Oh! Yeah. I think so too. All right. We'll start on the top. Whoops. My ribbon's like falling all over the place. I do too. I like the mini bows. Mini bows are my jam. Well, hey, Sassy. Did you decide to come back and rest? Yep. Okay. Mm-hmm. You teach ballology? That's funny. Okay. All right, so Z is making all these funny little comments. She is so funny. Oh, I'm so sorry, Linda. Prayers for you today. I know that's hard. Alrighty. Alright, so now we're going to spread our ribbon out so we can see all the pretty patterns. And this gray right here is fuzzy. I really like the fuzzy stuff for like Christmas and winter. It just really adds that little extra bit of texture on it that's so pretty for colder weather. You're going to teach classes on ballology? Okay. Absolutely, you can use the little mini bows on smaller wreaths and you don't have to do a bow. Absolutely. It does add warmth. See, I'm like sending myself mental coolness from the Wreath because it's so stinking hot. That's what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. Thank you. Alrighty. See how nice and full it is when you get both layers on? I still want to have my silver kind of in the middle, so it brings that color back up top. You okay down there, Belly? Oh yeah, she's good. So she's not that big a dog, but you'd never know it. You know, these small dogs, they get in their space and they like spread out. Right, Ma? Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially in your bed. Absolutely. I don't know what I'd do without my belly though, so. I do sell my wreaths, yep. They're just on my website, shop.hardworkingmom.com. I actually have about 6 I need to list. I've got the pictures, I've just got to get them out there. Well, it might be helpful if I put my ribbon in. Whoops. We do get our new air conditioner tomorrow. I'm so excited. I guarantee you that Brianna and Dixie are excited because then they can go back to the studio and they don't have to stay at the warehouse because it's warm over here too. So it's not all that helpful. And they can't play with any of the fun stuff at the studio. So. Oh, thank you. Where am I located? I'm in Lexington, South Carolina. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Just like that. Ooh, this one is so pretty. I'll show y'all a couple little things you can put with it. Or just kind of some ideas. Oh yeah. I remember making that Christmas tree with the tomato cage. It still looks really good, let me just tell you. It took a lot of mesh, but it was fun. I would really like to do a snowman with one this year. I was thinking about when we do the master class about doing a snowman with the tomato cage this year. I thought that would be fun. Don't you think that would be fun? Curls are 8 inches. These are 20, and then the little silver ones are 8 inches. See, look, I only have about a 6-inch ruffle by the time I get my curls in. So that's what I mean. It's very tight together. But I did that on purpose. I think it will too. We're going to do, I know for sure, we're doing a mannequin Christmas tree. And this year, our mannequin is going to be from scratch. So I just have a plain mannequin that's just on a stand. And we're going to actually put we're going to put a like cage around her, and then we're going to put her tree form on, and then we'll decorate. So that's going to be like a Saturday project, or probably a couple of day project. Yep. We'll probably do a garland. We usually do a garland. Are you in Lexington too? Cool. You should come to the studio and say hi. I like snowmen too. Maybe we can get Kathy to make us a really cool snowman hat. I actually have a pretty cool hat right here. I was going to decorate it. See, it has the foam stuff on it. And maybe we'll use that one. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I think it's pretty. Have I done a square wreath form? Yes, I sure have. It'll be the beginning of November, the master class. Like the first week. I'd have to look at my little calendar, but it'll be that first week. Yep. So cute with all the little curls. I love these little polka dots. Look at that. Look how well those stand out. Oh, I love that. I love it. Are you giggling at me? I get excited. All right. These two will not have the silver curls in them because we're just kind of short. We're actually short one, but we're just going to leave it so I can use it in the bow, or under the bow, rather, because we don't like our bows to get squashed. Yes, I do. This is actually a kit. I know you haven't heard that expression in a while, but it is an actual kit. So we'll put our bow here, or our sign. We'll put one or the other here. And then you're not going to be able to see that that silver's missing. Okay. I could really probably take the piece that I have left and cut it in half, but I really want to put some under the bow, so we'll just save it. There. We always have 1 or 2 left, and so when you're ready, just email me. We always keep a couple extras in case something happens, like, you know, how lovely our mail is these days. Sometimes things don't make it there. So we always keep a couple, and we'll know by then if anybody's missing it, so I'm sure we can work it out with you. Look how cute that is. Oh, I love this little polka dot ribbon.
Oh, throw that in my box.
Throw that in her box. See, Susan, she has taken... You can't find the wreaths for sale? Oh, it's under pre-made. Is it under pre-made? Pre-made wreaths? I think is what the section's called. So let's put our sign here, right where the missing silver is. Okay? And then we'll make our bow. Johnny says, hey, Mama.
What?
Johnny says, hey, Mama. Okay. Throw that in your box, too. Yeah, Mama has a box. Let me tell you, Mama comes over here, and then she loads up her her walker, and it goes out and goes home with us. Thank you. She's having it. If it's hers, it's hers. Okay. All right. So this is just 26 gauge wire. I just poked a hole with the metal hole punch. Oh, and I did restock the metal hole punch and the blue cutters. Oh, and the rotary cutters came in today, so we'll get those listed tomorrow. And we got blue. Oh, Dad's good. He's here. He's back there working. We got blue, pink, and purple rotary cutters. Thank you. There we go. Now, one thing I want you to notice. So I talk about this a lot. I know I do. So the background of this is silver, right? And then it has the red in it. So we are doing more red on top than the silver, so it makes that wreath sign really stand out. So that's kind of how I make sure it's going to pop when I put it on. Alright, so we're just going to use our weaving needle. Go right down through the mesh because it's just so much easier. See, and then when I pull it through, see, here it is. I just pull it off of the needle and I just tie it around one of these little frame pieces. Trim it off. I always cut more than I need. So I cut about 20 inches of wire when I'm cutting it. 22. See, and this just looks like a regular needle. It's just plastic. And it has a really big opening. There we go. Mama, you're going to come to the retreat at least one day, right?
What?
You're going to come to the retreat at least one day?
Sure.
You going to come on Chick-fil-A Day?
Yeah.
Whoops. Hold on. There we go. All right. I know, I love this flannel ribbon. It does awesome on snowman wreaths as well. I have some snowman ribbon coming in. I think we might be doing a snowman kit. Okay. Look how cute that is. I love it. All right. We're going to do our bow. So I have it on here kind of loose. That's because I don't want it to squish. I want it to float. It's not going to fall off, but I do have it on there a little bit loose. If I need to tighten it, it's really easy, but I'd rather have to tighten it than loosen it, because tightening is easy. You can just kind of crimp the wire like that. Loosening is much more difficult. All right, so we'll set this over here near Mama while we make a bow. She can admire. Okay. All right. Ice skating wreath 2, yes. All right. Oh, and I have about 4 or 5 wood rails to list too. Y'all, I have so many things that need to be listed. Chick-fil-A or Chick-a-flick. Sometimes we call it that. It is Mom's favorite. All right. So let's do, well, about an 8-inch. I don't know, should we do spider? No, let's just do regular. Mama Sue has spoken. Oh, y'all are so funny. Okay. Poor Mama, she has had kind of a rough time. She fell. No, it wasn't the fall that caused this. This was the dog. Sassy jumped on her. And you know, your skin when you get older, it's very thin. And she took a chunk, I promise you, about this big out of her leg. And it just wasn't healing. And then all of a sudden it got infected. So we had to go to the emergency room over the weekend and get antibiotic cream and antibiotics. And so she's kind of feeling, you know, how you feel when you've had antibiotics. So she's kind of had a punky day. It's good for her to get out and hang out with us. Alrighty, let's do, I think we're going to do the white on the top because it'll really stand out. I love these polka dots. Thank you. Alright, so now we'll do our little gray. I love Chick-fil-A too. I couldn't eat it every day, but my mom could eat it every day.
Every day for lunch.
I have a hole inside of the wreath. Well, when we pull it out, we'll look at it. Alright, so do this one. Needs to be a little bit longer. There we go. Oh, I love these little pine cones. And you know what the best part is? They kind of are all in the middle, so we don't have to do any of the flipping stuff. Oh, what's spider? Okay, so a spider bow means that you put the tails on either side of the bow, and then it becomes like spider legs. You know what's funny? I was watching TikTok the other day and I saw someone doing the spider bow. I was like, oh, that's so funny. Oh, that was kind of cool. Alright. Yeah, they put some, you know, lovely little antibiotic cream stuff on it and cleaned it out. And we had to clean it out for a couple days, and it's looking a lot better now. And it happened so fast. It was like overnight, and it was not looking good. But he basically said it's because of her blood pressure medication. Alright. I'm going to put the white on the top, and then it'll make it really visible, because it's going to pop against all these colors. Okay. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Let's grab our wreath. There we go. Get our zip tie. Okay, we're going to put the zip tie under the whole thing. Just get it started. Pull it out. Alright, so then we're going to hold it, pull it around the back. Okay, I just like to make sure those match. That tells me that I have it pulled in the middle. You can see the wireframe. We'll fix it. Alright, let's see. Let's use this one. Don't worry. I'll fix it. We just need to fluff out something. Alright, here we go. So pull it really tight. I think I see what you're talking about. So, probably one of these ties kind of fell down. So, I can show you how to fix that. Sometimes they do that. Very annoying. Alright, so we're just twisting back and forth to get our fluff. Yeah, it happens. What really aggravates me is if I get it all done, I take it, I put it up for pictures, and then I see, oh look, there's a giant hole right there. And then I have to take it down, fix it, put it back up, and then take pictures again. I like it much better if I see it before I take the pictures. Alright, so what she's talking about is right here. You can kind of see right here, so it looks like this tie. You see what this tie is doing? So if that happens, what I like to do is take some zip ties and I will go around it and if it's one that has, that zip tie's too short. Hold on. Here we go. Sometimes these little ties will fall, and so all you do is take a zip tie, slipped out from under me, okay, pull the zip tie, and then it will stop it from falling down, okay. There we go. Now that's not going anywhere. So sometimes that will happen. Alright, then we can refix everything. I'll get my little bow fluff back out. Much better. see if we've got any other spots that need fixing. It looks like that was, oh, nope, there's a spot right here. It's kind of loose. Let's fix this one. So, same thing. You just want to get it on there tight enough to keep that from falling down. And just refluff. See how that fixes that? And you just kind of refluff all your stuff, top and bottom. And then we're good to go. You see any other spots? I don't see any others. I think that was, well, this one too. This one too. See that? Alright. Sometimes these things are just not very tight. That's what they make zip ties for. You can also, there's a clip on there. You can also go in and tighten that clip. I just like to put zip ties on it because I feel like it's just faster and it's going to hold it a little bit better. See, like that. Yeah. Saggy loops are the worst. Yes, they are. Okay, just like that. Then I'll kind of refluff this here and here. Trim that zip tie off. Oops. Okay. Alright. I think that was it. So you see how that happens. Alright, so now we're going to take our bow and what's left of our mesh here. Whoop. We're just going to kind of scrunch it up in like a messy ruffle. Put it behind the bow. Yeah, y'all, it happens all the time. Don't stress about it. Just whip out your zip ties and fix, you're done. That's what they make zip ties for. Alright, so we're going to put our bow next to our sign. There we go. There we go. Just kind of refluff it a little bit. So see, we put that mesh on the bottom so that the bow isn't going to sink in. See how cute that is? Now watch this. So you can get these at like Hobby Lobby. Sims has them. Carolina Pottery has them. So they're just little pine cones with a little bit, y'all, all it is a little bit of white paint on the edges. See that? But look, when you put this in next to that sign, look how stinking cute that is. Watch this. Now, I'm not gluing them in or anything because I just thought it would be cool to show you. Let's see if I can get it in there. There we go. That's so cute! Like that. See how cute that is? So if you have something, you know, like pine cones, all you have to do is take your pine cones, you want to paint the bottom, and then you just like take a brush and just kind of paint the little edges. It's not, they're actually not flocked, it's paint. It's just a little bit of paint on it. Isn't that cool? Look how cute that is when you put those in. See that? How cute is that? Or you could do something like, hold on. So we do actually have these in our shop, but let me just show you. You could do something like this, right? And bring some of the green that's in there in. See, that's a totally different look. Whoops, let's make y'all big. See that? A little bit of the little glittery green. Isn't that cool? You just put a few around. Like that. See, isn't that cool? Ta-da! How cute is that? I do too. I like the pine cones a lot because they really kind of bring out already what's going on with the sign, because it's the same thing in the sign. So you could just go more natural, or you could just go all out glitter. It's like whatever you like. Yeah, it's a lantern. Let's see if I can get it close. Whoop, there we go. See the little lantern? Thank you. Awesome. Here, let me hold it up so y'all can see. Ta-da. Look how cute that is, Ma.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. I love these little pine cones. And you know what? Just go. Now, I will say, don't go get pine cones out of your backyard unless you're going to cook them in the oven and make sure it doesn't have bugs in it. But just go get some pine cones and do the little paint thing on it and just make your own. Oh, I didn't dovetail the thing because what I usually do is curl it up like this. Choo choo choo. There we go. Like that. See? Then it adds a little something something. I need to start you a box. Okay. Alright. That's funny. Okay, y'all. Thank you. Alright, so I hope y'all enjoyed this. Just remember, this one is a kit. We don't have the pine cones, but just get yourself some paint and little pine cones and little white paint, and you're good to go. And it just adds a little something, right? Yes. So, if you get pine cones out of your yard, you want to bake them in the oven just to kill out any kind of bugs or anything, because, you know, bugs can crawl up in there. I think it's like, what do you do, like, is it like 200 for a couple of hours? I can't remember. Do you remember? The pine cones?
Yeah, it's a really low temperature.
It's a really, yeah, it's a really low temperature for like at least an hour. Yeah.
You can look it up on the internet.
Yeah, you can look it up on the internet. And then, you know, you make sure that there's no bugs in it, because the last thing you want is bugs to like take root in your wreath. That would super stink. All right. Okay, cool. All right, well, I hope y'all have a great night. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow yet. I'll figure it out before we go live. I know she's laughing at me because y'all, I'm a planner, but not when it comes to decorating. It's just kind of the way, it's just the way my brain works with creativity. Usually I pick it out right before I go live. I'm so bad. But that's usually when I come up with cool ideas. So, all right. Thank you. All right, y'all have a great night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow night, same time for Designing Gals Thursday. Bye, y'all.